This is the Lancer Locker Show on KYNT. Now, let's talk some Mount Marty University athletics with the coaches, as well as your host and the voice of Mount Marty University athletics, Tell Tanner.
Got a great show for you this Monday afternoon. My name is Tell Tanner. I hope y'all have been enjoying October. It is already October. Basketball season is going to be here before we even know it. But we're still talking fall athletics today. We got a great show for you guys. Obviously going over the weekend athletics and everything going on with Mount Marty University, and a couple of guests today. We're talking women's golf and hosting one of the best athletes at Mount Marty University right now in Kelsey, Heath, a women's golfer who has 5 individual titles on her resume, which is just insane. That interview coming up in a little bit, as well as the head coach in the Mount Marty women's golf program, Todd Schlimgen. We'll be talking with him coming up next. Kelsey, Heath, just around the corner. Once again, my name is Tell Tanner. This is the Lancer Locker on KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Let's go now to our week in review. Started off with that football team. Football team suffered a tough double overtime loss at home for homecoming. Fall to 2-4 overall. They fell to their in-state rival Dakota Wesleyan University in a high-scoring affair, 51-45. It was so close. Double overtime. The Lancers lost. Go over some of those individual stats from that game because it's just insane on the offensive side of the ball. First off, Isaiah Thompson, their running back, 74 yards on 15 carries, average 5 yards a carry. Go to the receiving stats now, and this is where it gets crazy. Trevor Fitzgerald had 1 touchdown catch for 15 yards. That was a crazy toe tapper in the back end of the end zone. Rex Reichen had 111 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns, and Jonah Miyazawa, 194 yards on 6 catches, 3 of those catches for touchdowns. Ken Gay, the quarterback, man, did he have a day. 19 of 29, 370 yards, 6 touchdowns, no picks, a long of 74. That was one of Jonah Miyazawa's 3 touchdown catches. Just had a crazy, crazy day, although the Lancers once again do fall in double overtime. Going out to the volleyball team, 9-13 overall. Mount Marty volleyball. They fell to number 2 ranked Northwestern over the weekend in a 3-set match. Julia Weber led the Lancer attack, recording 12 kills in the loss. Allie Whitmire set the table with 25 assists, as well as a lone service ace of the day for the Lancers. Mount Marty will return to action this Friday night, hosting Morningside at the Simple Arena in Yankton. Make sure you are there for that one Saturday night once again, Friday night, 7:30 p.m. in the Simple Arena. Friday night. Let's go ahead and go to soccer. Women's soccer fell to 1-7 on the season. Their last game out was this last Wednesday, 0-2 to Northwestern. They will play Dort this Wednesday in Sioux Center, 7:15 p.m. The men's soccer team 1-5-3 on the season. They also did not play over the weekend. Their last one was that loss to Northwestern, 0-6 in Yankton last Wednesday. They all got the week off, and they will play this Wednesday evening, 5 p.m. down in Sioux Center versus Dort. Go to the golf programs. Mount Marty men's golf. Over the last couple of days, they had that Hastings invite on September 25th and 26th. They placed 6th out of 11 teams in that one. They next Monday will travel down to Niobrara, Nebraska for the Jamestown invite, October 9th and 10th. The women's golf team, same thing. Pretty much, they do have one thing in between that. Tomorrow, they go to the Briarcliff University invite, October 3rd. Is where they will be for that one. They play 6 out of 9 teams at the Hastings invite over the weekend. That was last week, Monday, Tuesday, the Hastings invite. Once again, we're going to have Kelsey, Heath, and Todd Schlimgen on the Lancer Locker here in just a couple of minutes. My name is Tell Tanner. This is the Lancer Locker on KYNT. That's your week in review, your weekly recap, all the Lancer athletics. That football game, double overtime loss. Once again, I still can't believe Ken threw 6 touchdown passes. Jonah Miyazawa caught 3 of them. That's just a wild day and a double overtime loss on homecoming. Heartbreaking for sure, but hopefully they're going to get one this weekend up in Jamestown. We're going to go over the upcoming schedule a little later. But first, let's go ahead and take a break. I want to get to these interviews. I spoke with Todd Schlimgen and Kelsey Heath both earlier today, just about an hour or maybe 2 hours ago. They were here in the booth. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, come back with those interviews. I'll be back here in a little while to wrap things up. This is KYNT. We'll be back with Todd Schlimgen just after this.
We were founded on innovation and a passion to help our customers. This is Tiffany Tucson at Aztec in Yankton. We want our employees to thrive and succeed. Our core values are more than something we list on a wall. The team continues to grow. We have openings in a variety of departments. Sign-on bonuses, double overtime, immediate benefits like retirement, savings, paid holidays, bonus earnings, tuition reimbursements, and more. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Stop by 700 West 21st Street or apply at aztecjobs.com.
Hello. Here's to welcoming moments, big and small, embracing the unexpected, savoring life. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, ready for anything. We listen to your goals and help you achieve them with care and coverage. We'll move you forward through sickness and health and every milestone in between. Avera, moving health forward. Learn more at avera.org/forward.
Looking for the perfect meal that hits the spot every time? Look no further than Boss's Pizza and Chicken. At Boss's Pizza and Chicken, they're serving up piping hot, mouth-watering pizzas with all of your favorite toppings. And that's not all. The crispy roasted chicken is a taste sensation that will keep you coming back for more. Whether you're dining in with family and friends or enjoying a night in, order Boss's Pizza and Chicken of Yankton, where every bite is a moment of pure satisfaction.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration, the perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
I learned a lot of sayings from my dad. One of them was, do one thing, do it better than anyone else. At Dakota Mac, that one thing is long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate. If you're considering expanding your ag operation or restructuring your debt, give Dakota Mac a call. They'll be happy to walk you through your options.
Hi, it's Jeff Wolfgram from Dakota Mac. Call us at 800-682-4578 to learn how Dakota Mac products can work for you.
And we return to the Lancer Locker on a Monday afternoon. Go now to the head coach of the Mount Marty Women's Golf Program, a man who's been here 15 years. We were just talking about that. Todd Schlimgen. How are we doing today, Todd?
Fantastic, Tel. Fantastic. Great Monday. I don't know about the rest of the week, but great day out there today. So hopefully we can go get some golf in.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a couple of days here this week where it's gonna be a little windy, but the temperature is gonna drop down below 90, so that's gonna be nice.
Yeah,
it's October and we still have 90 degrees. I don't know what's going on there, but I wanted to talk today about a couple of different things. First off, the Mount Marty Golf Scramble over the summer. Some of the things of new golfers. I want to talk about Kelsey Heath for a moment, as she's going to be in the booth here in a bit, and then some of the off-season work. So let's just go ahead and start it. Obviously, you had that Golf Scramble over the summer, kind of a fundraiser for the program. And what is kind of the impact of those and having those type of things?
Yeah, we had a great day. 2 days. Well, the first day we got rained out at Fox Run, and then the second one in July was great weather and great support, and we had a lot of fun. And like any program at any small college, fundraising is a big part of what we do to get our kids the opportunities to be successful. So those funds raised go to our travel expenses. We try to make sure we stay at not 5-star hotels, but nice hotels, and give our kids good gear. They get golf bags one time in their career. That's covered by our fundraising. They get a couple polos every year, a couple skirts, a backpack, quarter zips, and different things like that, so we can, look good, play good, as you say, on the golf course. So obviously our tournament is a big part of our fundraising.
I enjoyed that tournament. I'll tell you what, my team took second, and I did nothing. Did
you drive the cart at least?
I drove. No, I didn't
Nope.
actually. No, I didn't. I thought for a moment I drove the cart. I didn't even do that. I think I made like one putt that we used all day, and that was about it.
There you go.
See, my strategy was recruit the 3 best golfers I know, and then we were 18 under and finished second, which is still wild. Have you ever seen an 18 under team finish second, not win it?
Yeah, when you get golfers, when you get golf teams running golf fundraisers, there's usually some pretty good scores. 18 under is a great score. But yeah, we've had some really good teams out there.
Oh man. So let's I want to talk about some of that off-season work. Obviously, in the summer it's really easy to get off-season work in. But in the winter, what does that look like for a golf program?
Yeah, so it kind of goes back to our fundraising event. So this last year, Coach Bernardo, Athletic Director Bernardo, helped us put together. We share an indoor hitting facility with baseball and softball. So I don't know if you've talked to Josh and Kayla, but it's the same facility. So there's 2 big nets in there that baseball and softball hit in. And then we have golf nets, or nets that golf balls can be hit into on both ends of those nets. So we have 4 different bays or stations that our kids can hit into in the winter. We had 2 Garmin launch monitors last year. We got 2 new Rapsodo launch monitors this year.
Explain those words to me.
So those are just companies. So the launch monitor actually, in some ways, gives our kids too much data. Some kids look too much into it, and some kids don't look enough into it. But you just set it up probably about 8 feet behind your ball. It's about the size of your cell phone, and it records your swing, and it records the data and tells you how fast you're swinging, how fast the ball travels off your club face, the side spin, the vertical spin, whether your club face is open or closed, whether your club path is to the left or to the right. All sorts of things that obviously can help our kids learn more about their game and help the coaching staff, Coach Darren and I both, on how to help improve our kids' swing throughout the winter season. So, last year was the first year we've had that. That was a huge, huge upgrade from what we've had in the past. So, living here in Yankton, last year we got 29.5 inches of snow in January. Some years we're golfing in February outside. And I think last year our first tournament was April 4th, and we had been outside once before our first tournament. So having that opportunity for our kids, having that facility for our kids has been huge.
That sounds awesome. You're able to get a little bit of work in the off season thanks to that field house. Before you had that indoor facility, what did that training look like?
We did have one year we just set up a big net in the old library gym, which probably is, I don't know if you were here for that. And kids would hit in there, but it's a lot different with the launch monitors, and we hook them up to iPads. We actually have TVs we can AirPlay them onto up there as well. But when you can see the ball fly and you can see the end result, it's a lot different than just hitting into a net. So those launch monitors have games. We can play 9-hole games. We can do 18-hole rounds. We can do different chipping games, different driving games, all sorts of things that keep our kids interested. Hopefully keep our kids interested.
So that's a pretty advanced way to help advanced golfers improve. What do you have tips for beginner or intermediate golfers if they're just trying to improve their game?
Yeah, we are going to open up some leagues here this off season, so that is going to be some possibilities. But the biggest thing I say is have fun. I mean, golf is, as you maybe know and I know, is a super frustrating sport. So, when you have those good shots, everybody says that one shot around, and you have that really good shot, make sure you enjoy it and appreciate it. If you watch professional golfers, they hit the fairway 40% of the time, 50% of the time. So, and those are the best golfers in the world, and some of the stats actually, now our kids probably think I get too much into stats, but some of the stats, like from 150 yards in the middle of the fairway, professional golfers, the best golfers in the world, hit the green less than half the time, So
that's wild.
When you're out there and I'm out there and you think you should hit the green when you have an easy, air quotes, easy shot, golf's hard. So I think the biggest thing is just enjoy it and have fun.
Let's talk about the season to this point then. The women's golf team obviously just had that Hastings invite this last week. You go to Briarcliff tomorrow. Can you tell me how the season's kind of going to this point?
Yeah, we've had a really nice fall again, the last few years in women's golf, and the 15 years we've had women's golf, or this version of women's golf. We've been fortunate to have some really good teams and the last 2 years have been some of our best teams. So this year we set a new team record of 315 at Dort at the Siouxland Invite, and then our next tournament we tied it. So we've set our team record twice this fall. Kelsey's been the individual medalist one time, again at the Siouxland Invite, Northwestern and Dort, her 5th career victory, a fantastic golfer. But to get those team scores, obviously, you have to have a lot of kids playing well. So I think this is the deepest probably team we've ever had. We got 6 or 7 kids that can shoot really, really good scores. So that's a lot of fun. And I think we got 4 freshmen, and I think they're all outgoing and really have great personality for our team. I think our team's maybe a little more bubbly and smiley this year than it's been in the past, and that's fun to be around.
Winning helps with that for sure, and you're doing pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely it does. So success helps.
Let's talk about the upcoming schedule besides Briarcliff. Tomorrow, obviously, you got Jamestown, the 9th and the 10th, and that's the last one I see scheduled. So you got that this fall, and then you got the spring season. What does the next couple of months look like for Mount Marty Women's Golf?
Yeah, so that Jamestown one's actually at Tatanka. Jamestown hosts at Tatanka Golf Course down in Niobrara. We'll start our spring season probably February. Like every sport, we get 24 weeks. NAI gives you 24 weeks to coach, to use your coaching weeks. So we'll do some time off. We'll open up, kind of like open gym style. We'll open up the hitting facility for kids probably starting towards the end of October. Hopefully we can still get outside some, but towards the end of October so they can get some time in there. And then we'll start scheduling. We'll do some weeks of practice in November, but then probably right away in January, the first or second week when they come back from school, we'll start doing official practice. We have a rough trip plan. We went down to Texas last year in February. I think we're probably looking at doing the same over spring break this year. Actually was working on that this morning. Got 3 or 4 tournaments scheduled for April. Our GPAC tournament is April 22nd and 23rd in Spencer, Iowa. So we'll kind of just go from there. And again, spring golf, spring weather is really hit and miss. So hopefully we can miss some of those storms and some of those bad things, and we can have some good weather and get out there for some good days.
Well, Coach, the last thing I wanted to talk about today was kind of highlight a player. You mentioned Kelsey Heath, 5 individual titles. She's coming into the booth here in just a moment. Can you tell me about this player and what makes her special?
Yeah, I mean, she's just a great player. She doesn't hit it extremely far. She's not bombing it by everybody in her group, but she is just really, really consistent, really good iron player, really good putter. Some kids I go up there and help read putts a little bit. With Kelsey, I just kind of stay out of her way, and golf, the way I approach golf anyways, I give kids a lot of freedom, both with their practice time. If they know what they need to work on, I'm there to help them. But if they know what they need to work on, I allow them to do that. And Kelsey really has a good sense of what's going well and what's not going well and what she needs to work on, I think. Fantastic, like I said, just a fantastic golfer, great student, great kid, great family. Her sister golfed for us. Her sister, Courtney, helps out now this year as an assistant coach. Mom and dad, all really good people. And obviously, I'm really glad she's a Lancer.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming in today. Good luck tomorrow at Briarcliff. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you, Tel.
This is the Lancer Locker on KYNT. Let's go ahead and take a break now. Come back with Kelsey Heath in a couple of minutes.
Oktoberfest is a brief moment of fall beer drinking beauty. So have Samuel Adams Oktoberfest on hand as the nights get cooler and the days a little shorter. Smooth taste with the roasty sweetness and light hop character that's only available for a short time. Kick off cooler weather with food and friends, and don't miss a moment with Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. Grab it while you can at your favorite place to buy beer. At Triple Time Rudy's, you get convenient access to quality fuel products. Plus, you'll also find quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. With a local-friendly feel and unique product offering, Triple Time Rudy's is your local convenience store that supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all of your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, pull into Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
This is Brandon from Lewis & Clark Ford. Picture this. It's football season and time to tailgate. You pull up in your new F-150 from Lewis & Clark Ford and drop that tailgate with a smile that screams, "I know what I'm doing." Take advantage of up to $8,000 off an F-150 today from Lewis & Clark Ford and tailgate with a smile. Lewis & Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics.
Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln, 4th and Capitol Yankton, lewisandclarkford.com.
beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more. All at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. For your convenience, you can call and order curbside pickup or order online at meatlodge.com. The Meat Lodge in Yankton, on the way to the lake on Highway 52.
I've never been Nick sick, but my little sister has. She was vaping with friends. She thought it was cool because I did it. That hit me pretty hard. Did some checking, found out that nicotine in vape is really dangerous, especially for younger kids. You get a buzz, but when the nicotine wears off, your brain, it craves more. It permanently affects learning, focus, and mood. Nicotine addiction is no joke.
If you need help quitting vape, call the South Dakota Quit line at 1-866-SD-QUITS.
Powerful changes occur when people unite. At United Way of Greater Yankton, we unite people to activate positive change and to make lives better. Help us build a brighter future for all through access to health care, basic needs, a good education, and financial stability. Learn more about United Way of Greater Yankton, our mission, our programs, and how you can help online at yanktonyunitedway.org. Together, united, we are building a brighter future for all.
Oh, back here on the Lancer Locker, my name is Tel Tanner on a KYNT. Welcome in now, Kelsey Heath, a junior golfer for the Mount Marty Lancers, a woman who has 5 individual titles. How you doing today, Kelsey?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So you just got out of class, coming straight over to our beautiful booths here. What's that like, coming straight off class, then you got media, then you go into practice right after this? How you balancing everything?
It's a lot, but definitely I've been learning time management as I've been in college.
I never did that.
Trust me, I still don't do it sometimes. It's definitely a learning process, but I love staying busy. I mean, going to practice is something I love to do. Classes are a lot more interesting this year, and I'm just still lucky to be here playing golf in college. So.
What is your major?
Elementary and special education.
Okay, so normally I follow that up with what are you going to do with it, but I think I have an idea. You're looking to be a teacher.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So what age range do you like to work with?
Definitely I think lower elementary, but I am open to like 4th and 5th grade as well.
Okay.
I guess I'll just see how like my practicum and student teaching goes.
Yeah, you always got to find that little bit of experience to see if it's truly what you like. You never really have that idea until you get that kind of like, what is the year of student teaching that you get?
Yep.
So when is that for you?
Next year.
Next year, you're a student teacher. All right. How's that going to work with the golf schedule?
That's what I'm nervous about. I don't even know yet. That'll definitely be a time management issue.
One of those where you really got to work on your skills, obviously time management, and then getting in when you can, but I guess you've got a pretty nice facility in the Ruth Donahue Fieldhouse that you can go in whenever you need indoors over the off season as well to be able to do that. What's that kind of like in the off season, in the winter, anywhere you need to, you have that indoor facility?
It's definitely a lot nicer than not having one, obviously. We did a lot of like simulator work last year. We probably went there almost every day of the week, if not at least 3 days. And we spent about hour, 2 hours up there just like making sure we still have our swing intact, and if we want to make big changes, that's definitely the time to do it in the off season. But yeah, it's very nice to have, a lot better than not having one because got to keep practicing.
Let's talk about your background in golf. How long have you been golfing? I assume most of your life.
Yeah, I've been golfing since I was 8 years old.
8?
Yep.
All right. So what was that like, getting out there? 8 years old, I guess it was your parents just taking you out. They love to golf or what?
My dad actually is self-taught. Once he moved in with my mom in Sisseton. And then he brought me out to the golf course, me and my older sister, and I guess from there we just went on. I started competitively at 9 years old doing the SDGA. So I did a lot of tournaments around South Dakota, and that was definitely a really good experience to have. And yeah, I just kind of fell in love with it.
Well, I can tell you I am also currently self-teaching, and it's not going well. So there's that. Let's talk about you off the field, off the golf course. What are you doing when you're not in class and you're not golfing?
It's a great question. I feel like that's basically my life. But I definitely hang out with my friends. We do some team bonding on the golf team. A lot of homework. I do a lot of homework. I like to play volleyball, like just passing it around. Like we'll go in the field house and just pass the ball around. Sometimes I write poetry, like just by myself. It's kind of like an outlet for me. Hang out with my boyfriend, that too. If my family's here, obviously I love to hang out with them. They're my best friends, so.
That's awesome. You're from Sisseton High School. Your family, can you tell me about them? How often do they get to come watch you play?
So my dad is a high school principal at Chios-Pazina, which is the private Native American school in our town. And then my mom is the SPED director at Sisseton, the public school. So they're rivals.
That's got to be a fun dynamic at the dinner table.
Yeah. My older sister is at grad school at USD for school psych. And my little sister is in 7th grade doing volleyball right now. So my family kind of gets to come up here at least 1 or 2 meets. My dad definitely tries to make more just because he's basically been my coach my whole life. He's my best friend. But, yeah. So they come as more often than I thought they would, honestly. But, yeah, they're definitely a great support system to have.
So as we talk about, obviously, your future plans, next year you're going into student teaching. Can you tell me about golfing next generation? Obviously, you got a little sister. Have you been getting her out on the golf course?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yes.
All right.
She's
so you're a good teacher?
I try to be. I definitely, sometimes I would have some arguments with my dad, so I make sure that my little sister knows that I'm always going to support her and I would never, force her to go out. I just want her to have fun. I actually got to take her to some of her SDGA meets this past summer. It was really fun. I love watching her golf, and she's just a little stud. She's going to be better than me, probably.
All right.
Yeah, she's great. She shot a 38 for 9 holes.
Okay.
Over the summer.
Okay.
Yes.
And what grade is she?
7th.
7th grade, shooting
Yes.
38.
Yeah, so she might even be on the varsity team this year because she gets to play golf.
That's extremely impressive. I
Yeah.
hope you're already recruiting her for
absolutely,
Mount Marty.
yes.
That's awesome. You got 5 titles, so I guess her goal is however many you end up with plus 1, right?
Oh, yep. She's definitely going to try to beat me there.
That's awesome. Well, Kelsey, I appreciate you coming in and talking with me today. I know you got to get to practice, so I've been doing my best to make you late. As you do, obviously, but you got to build in an excuse. So thank you for coming in and talking with me today.
Thank you for having me.
This is KYNT. Do you want to leave any message for Lancer Nation or your family for the rest of this year?
I guess I want to say that Mount Marty has definitely given me very great experiences and friends. And to my family, thank you for helping me get here and for always supporting me. And I love you guys.
You got one of those friends sitting right here with you as well. Can you give her a shout out?
Yes, Tatum Jensen, my best friend and roommate. She's probably sick of me, but she's still here, so.
Thank you very much, both of you, for coming in today. It's the Lancer Locker on at KYNT. We'll take a break, come back, wrap things up in a couple of minutes. Thank you both.
It's day one of your new career. Parker of Yankton has immediate openings for material handlers, machine operators, and setups for both day and night shifts. Along with a full benefits package beginning your first day on the job, Parker is offering a second shift pay differential of $235 plus a $1,000 retention bonus. Paid vacation, sick leave, 13 paid holidays, medical, dental, vision, supplemental, and paid life insurance all begin day one. Quarterly profit sharing and a 5% matching 401k plan. Fully vested on day one. Apply now at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
At Pizza Ranch, we want you to pick and choose. This is Annie from Yankton Pizza Ranch, and right now, our online carryout deal is pick and choose 2 or more of select items for just $7.99 each. Choose from a medium 1-topping pizza, a medium cheesy ranch sticks, a single chicken fries, an 8-piece boneless wings, a chocolate chip cookie, a small cactus bread, or 4 20-ounce beverages. Carry these out, and your dinner is done. Pick and choose at pizzaranch.com.
James and I are having a beef.
About which Runza burger is best.
It's the savory Swiss mushroom. Hands down.
No, it's the double cheeseburger. 2 burgers, better than 1, 'cause math.
The spicy Jack burger is also good.
True. Wait, why are we fighting?
I forget. Come get your favorite Runza burger today, because Runza makes it all better.
Runza, now in Yankton at 3206 Broadway Avenue.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. Smart Trailer from Sureco is still the most complete line of electric accessories for your grain trailer. Smart accessories such as the 4500 Series HD electric tarp, Pro Trap, and Auto Trap electric hopper doors, and the Drive Max Auger Drive Kit from Sureco both offer convenience and peace of mind for operators. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
Most of us have an idea about the type of home we want to live in, a decorative vision. Whether it's a traditional residence inspired by a specific period, or a minimalist model of function and efficiency, or a cool boho pad filled with plant life and earthy decor, you deserve to have the home you want. And at Slumberland, we want to help you achieve it. Live in the home you dream about. See us at Slumberland in Yankton, 2401 Broadway.
Moving is hard work. This is Deb Speck from Vision Real Estate, and I'd like to show you how I can make moving a little easier. From staging your home, providing moving boxes, and the use of our enclosed courtesy trailer, to the behind-the-scenes marketing, attention to detail, you can rest easy knowing you have an experienced professional working for you. Call me, Deb Speck, at 605-664-5555.
Well, we return to the Lancer Locker. Big shout out to Kelsey, Heath, and Todd Schlimgen for coming in and talking with me today for the Lancer Locker. Appreciate the time I got to spend with both of them. It was just a lot of fun having them both in the booth. I'm not a good golfer, as you may have noticed as I was trying to get some pointers, but still, I always love going out and trying. But let's go ahead and go to the weekend review, or I guess upcoming week athletics here. The Mount Marty football team will go to Jamestown this upcoming weekend. 1 p.m. kickoff in Jamestown. Myself and Steve Toom, we will be up there for that one, getting all your football action right here on KYNT. The volleyball team, once again, hosting Morningside Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Make sure you're in the Simple Arena for that one. Soccer teams go to Dort this Wednesday, 7:15 kickoff for the women, 5 p.m. for the men. Once again, men play first this season, both of them down in Dort in Sioux Center, Iowa, just a little ways west or east of here. The men's golf team will be at the Jamestown Invite a week from today down in Niobrara. Jamestown Invite in Niobrara. I don't know what's going on there. Jamestown's a ways away, so I guess that's why. The women's golf team will also be there, but they have one tomorrow first. They go to Briarcliff University October 3rd, which is tomorrow for that one. So once again, that is your upcoming Lancer Athletics. I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. I'm already going over time. I do this every week, and I get in trouble for it, but it's fine. I like bringing y'all Lancer Athletics, and you know what? As long as I'm doing that, I feel like I'm doing my job. It's KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. I'll be up in Jamestown this weekend. You can catch Lancer football there. Any updates on Lancer Athletics, you can find them right here on KYNT. Jeff Erickson will have them on the Totally Yankton Morning Show, noon and 5 with Josh Bolter, both always running Lancer Athletics right here on your home for Mount Marty Athletics. It's KYNT. Anyways, that'll do it for me today. My name's Tel Tanner. This is KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450.